What is up, YouTube? This is Toto, and today we're going to be talking about how to use a pendulum. Okay, so basically, this is a glow stick. Not even just is it a glow stick, it's a dead glow stick. And this is the string that it came with. This is a month old. Here's the deal. You don't need a fancy pendulum. You don't need one of those fancy pendulum boards. All you need to do is a stick and a string. Something that you can spin in a circle like this until it starts swinging a certain way, like maybe back and forth means no, and maybe forward and back means yes. Here's how you do it. Okay, so first of all, you're going to need to sanctify whatever you're using as the pendulum. So you're going to need to spend quite a bit of energy praying on it and infusing energy into it, basically encoding it so that it will be honest, it'll be truthful, and also putting the energy of Christ consciousness into your pendulum as well. Alright? So after you've done that, you can do it with anything. It does not matter if it's plastic. That's not going to harm anything. Plastic is not the devil, you dumbass. So anyway, you can start by going like this. Now you're going to want to close your eyes because you don't want anything about this to be conscious. So hold your arm out here. And another thing, if you feel it going a certain way and you think that yes is supposed to mean something else, absolutely do not do this. That's an exaggeration, but everything about the pendulum is based on unconscious muscle movements, not conscious muscle movements. Do not insert your own desired outcome when using a pendulum. The longer the string, normally the better. Another thing is how you hold it. If you have a two-handed string like this, you don't want to hold it like this to where there's a separation, because then that will encourage it to go like this because there will be less resistance. Instead, you want to twist it up so it's all in one spot, okay? Another thing, it's better to do this while sitting down. So let's move over somewhere. I have shortened the string a little bit by taking this up here so that you can see it better. But I'm going to twist this to make sure that it's all in one little point so that I do not influence the movement of it. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to start spinning it, okay? And you're going to say, in Christ, or you can say the syllables for Christ, ka, ra, ya, sa, ta, or you can go all the way, ka, ra, ya, sa, ta, ha, la. You can do the whole thing, or just part of it. And basically, you're going to not only ask a question, but you're going to think about it the entire time that you are spinning this pendulum. So if you want to know, let's see, is somebody's birthday this month, then you would close your eyes and think about that person and their birthday and when it would be. Okay, but first, before you do any of that, you're going to ask it to show you a yes. So I'm going to ask this pendulum to show me a yes. All this happens in your head. If you're doing it out loud, you're pretty much asking for attention. Even energetically, even if you're alone, you're just asking for attention when you do things out loud. So all of this happens in your head. You're asking all of this in your head. So I'm going to ask this pendulum in my head to show me a yes, and including the prayers. All of that is in your head. All of this happens mentally. All right, so let's do it. And I can see here, if you're looking at it, that it is going directly back and forth. Now there's a fly on my hand. Anyway, it was going directly back and forth in accordance to my body. This is always according to the position that you're in. It has nothing to do with magnetic fields. It's all about the subconscious movements of micro movements like this, or micro movements like that you can't see, basically. So if I was over here, okay, then the pendulum would have been swinging like this. Now, since I'm in this chair here, and I have my arm resting on my leg to reduce the bigger movements, because I can't really stay still then it moves like this, as you notice. So then you can ask it to show you. No, I'm not going to go through the whole process because it takes a long time, but basically a no on this is a sideways movement, like this. So it's not completely forward, not completely sideways, but diagonal. That's a no, okay? So for my pendulum, for my muscle movements, and for my subconscious mind, a yes is directly back and forth, and a no is diagonal, and a unsure response is if it keeps going in a perfect circle. If it keeps going in a perfect circle, then that's an unsure response. So that's how you use a pendulum. Don't buy the expensive crystal bullshit. Well, I mean, you can. You can use the crystals, and I'm sure using some crystals is probably more effective. Using silver is probably pretty effective because its ability to purify energies. But that stuff is all very expensive, and honestly, my dead glow stick works really just fine. It's been sanctified, and it works really just fine. So, hope you enjoyed that video. My next video is going to be about how to read playing cards as tarot cards. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share. Goodbye.